Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Mech Merlin Group by News stream. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in a bit earlier than usual. Yeah, we usually tune in at, 7:30 p.m. PDT. It's roughly 3:17 p.m. here in Seattle. Reason being, I've got some prior engagements, so thank you all for joining in this early. And I know all of you guys from outside of America are enjoying the earlier segment, so I'm glad you guys can make it as well. All right. All right, let's say for those of you guys tuning in for the very first time, thanks for tuning in. But this show normally airs every Sunday live at 7:30 p.m. PDT. Today is an exception just because I've got stuff to do, so thanks everyone for joining in. But yeah, this show talks about all group buys, or at least the ones that I can find that are related to the keyword hobby that are either ending or starting for this week. This episode is covering everything happening today, September 26th, all the way till Saturday, October 2nd. So if you're watching this on YouTube, stuff I talk about may have either already started or already ended. So it's always best to tune in live. But yeah, let's get right to it. Ending group buy news. Let's start with the very first ending group buy. Here we go. This one ends tomorrow, September 27th. There we go. September 27th, we are talking about ePBT Duo for a base kit of 89 bucks. You pretty much get that. It's basically a black on white set with a red sub-legend. This is PBT, this is cherry profile. And as you can see, it goes all the way up to TKL size with most of the common layout supported. So here we go, and of course you've got other kits here. You've got numpad, extensions, international, beige modifiers, macro novelty, and beige and macro novelties. So I've been noticing that a lot of vendors these days, here actually let me make it smaller. A lot of vendors these days have been including this little checkbox here. Like honestly though, I feel like this is good on their part, but how many people actually take the time to read through this blurb before clicking it, right? Kenzo2 says, you doing this group buy forecast recap is the only reason I hopped on the Mr. Suit buy. I would have not known otherwise. Awesome. I am so glad that this show is helping people get what they want and part with their hard-earned money. Fran says, Duo is such a nice looking set. There we go. But yeah, this one is group buy ends on the 27th and expected ship date is Q2 of 2022. I'm a big fan of ePBT, so definitely if you guys are looking for a quality PBT cherry profile set, definitely check it out. Let me paste it in chat again. This one expires tomorrow. This series helps me speed run an empty wallet. Nice. The very next set that is ending is actually ending the following day on the 28th. This one is an SA profile key set selling on Kono Store for $99.99. There, let's get a good base set right there. For $99.99, you don't actually get a fully kitted out set. Like, look at this. This really is only standard TKL with, you know, scooped FNJ, different colored pipe key, different colored tilde key. But for $99.99, you're not really getting too much here. Let's see, novelties 60, non-standard 60, numpad for 40, roughly 40, and ISOs for 30. Designed by Signature Plastics, so I would imagine this to ship. Oh my gosh, look at that date, guys. Wow. Q1 of 2023. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. Q1 of 2023. Sheesh. You know, I'm used to seeing Q4 of 2022, but this might be the first set that I see where they actively say Q1 of 2023. But yeah, I'm a little upset that for $99.99 you get a pretty crappy base kit in terms of kitting. profile. That's not bad at all. I mean, that's not good at all. But yeah, let's take a look at a couple of renders here before we go through. Now, I apologize if I'm going through this pretty quick, but I am on a tight deadline here, so I gotta go through it quick. Here we go. It is a cute looking set in terms of colors. I'm just not digging the profile, and I'm not digging the kitting that they're giving you here. See that? Look at that. Anyway, if you guys are interested in the set, you have until the 28th, which is this Tuesday, to get joined in. All right, this next set, this one ends Thursday, I believe. Thursday, September 30th. Here we go. GMK Terror Below. And I've got to say, like, when I first looked at this, I didn't quite like it because it was just too much green, not the shade of green that I liked. But the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. Look at this. Very pretty set. For 135 bucks, you get full kit support with most of the common layouts. 70 for the alphas kit. If you don't like having any of the, you know, like the green alphas with the sub legends and all that, you just want regular alphas in dark colors. So that's 70. Novelties for 45. Space bars 25. Couple dust mats here for 20 bucks each. I'm gonna have to say that my favorite dust mat would have to be the lighthouse one, or the, let's see, how am I gonna pronounce this? Cthulhu? I think that's how you pronounce it. The Cthulhu dust mat. And of course, you've got a few artisans available for 62, 125 for the sterling silver edition, and a Thok artisan for 59. But yeah, keep in mind this is GMK, so yep, Q3 of 2022, which really isn't all that bad considering the previous set SA Bubble R2 was Q1 of 2023. Okay, here, let's take a look at a couple more renders while we go through. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the dust mats really do it for me. This is kind of a Fallout-esque. You guys know what I mean. When I first saw this, I thought this was like a Fallout expansion. Yeah, oh man, that's sterling silver. That's why it's 125 bucks. Looks extremely detailed. Not sure if I'd ever go that far when buying an artisan, but I do have to admit it's very beautiful. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, make sure you check it out before the 30th, because that is when the group buy ends. Check out that link when you guys have the time. Let's see, this last one for the month also ends on September 30th. These are the new profile that has been shown by Rama a lot. These are Kate Keycaps. So check it out. For 160 bucks, you get your choice of five different colorways. You got Heavy Industry Light, Heavy Industry Dark, Soya, Kuro, and Milk. So yeah, open until the 30th. Delivery date, I honestly don't know. But here we go. This is... If you're curious to see what the profile is like, go from R1 all the way to R5, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. Look at that. Yeah, I honestly don't know too much about this profile at all. Just looking at it, I think it's more of a competitor to something like MT3 but more flat. And I don't like MT3, so I might actually like Kate profile cap. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I do like the colors, but that's all I can say at this point. But 160 bucks is pretty pricey. Now I've been told that it's not just the keycaps, it also comes with the fancy case, which is why it's expensive. But is that Is that enough to justify it? I don't know. I don't know, but maybe one day I'll be able to try these. But if you guys are a die-hard Rama fan and want to keep all your keyboards, all your keycaps have the same aesthetic, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I am pretty interested in that keycap tray. Like, I think the keycap tray was 40 bucks if you wanted to buy it on your own, but you know, I just stick with JTK ones. So they're much, much cheaper. But yeah, check it out by the 30th, because that's when it expires. This next one is, here we go. I'll show the DSA version simply because I think it looks better in DSA. Oh, cases 64. Dang, that's pretty pricey. That's like 3 JTK trays. But anyway, what I'm talking about is DSA Milkshake. So yeah, this is also available in Cherry Profile if you guys so desire. But these are both on Novelkeys. Another beep set right here, available in DSA and Cherry. I personally feel that Milkshake looks better with all of the legends in the center as opposed to the regular Cherry legending and like the regular Cherry shape. Like, this one just looks much better to me, especially when it goes to the weird alpha legends. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Some people may actually like the Cherry Profile one. But yeah, look at that. Yeah, I remember getting Milkshake and XDA Profile a long time ago. I think I mentioned this when I first talked about the set, but I was kind of underwhelmed by the quality of the die sub. So hopefully it'll be better this time around. Who knows? I'm personally sitting out on this just because I really did not like the die sub quality at all. Here, this one is expected to deliver in Q1 of 2022. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this group buy ends on the 1st. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, check it out. Here, I'll paste the DSA one and the Cherry one. Take your pick. Personally think DSA looks better, but your mileage may vary. Alright, while we're on Novelkeys, the next item is also on Novelkeys. The GMK set, also expiring on the 1st. GMK Panels. There we go. This is a Handerbite-like set, but apparently inspired by a vehicle, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it's I will have to say, I think it's a better colored Handerbite. You guys can see that. Look at that. It's really funny that, I know like some of the older TGR boards still use Mini B. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this one, let's see, ends on the 1st, and because it's a GMK set, expect Q3 22, Q4 22, possibly Q1 2023. But we'll see, Let's see, 120 bucks for the base kit, and I think that's the only kit available. Not bad. And I'm not loading it. There we go. Loading it. Looks like it's got most of the common layout support up to full size, so that's good. That's good. Still, I would not buy it. And no bits for panel, please. No bits for panel. But if you guys absolutely love this set, make sure you check it out by the 1st. Go next set. A little bit cheaper. It would make your custom look like a toy keyboard, exactly. Unless that's the look that you want to go for. Yeah, this next one is over on Rocket Keyboards, ePBT Simple Hangul. For a base kit of 90 bucks, you get all that. This looks like a lot more fully featured than a typical GMK base set, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What I did notice here is that you know, what if you don't have a TKL? What if you don't have a full size? What if you only have a smaller board, such as a KBD 67 Lite? Look. Check it out. You can actually buy a KBD 67 Lite variant with the same keycaps. Look at that. There, so you may be looking at this and be like, Merlin, that's just a white KBD 67 Lite. But no, it's not just a white one. Here, if I can find the right picture. No, oh, there it is, see? There it is, see? Sure, it's just a white one. So if you already have a white KBD 67 Lite, you may not be missing too much. The only thing you'll be missing is this thing on the edge here that says Simple. Like, it's not as fancy as the KBD 67 Lite GMK Pharaoh edition, but, you know, if you like to collect KBD 67 Lites, this might be up your alley. So you got Latin Alphas for 25, Simple Hangul for 25, Mono Hangul for 25, Accents for 30, Spacebars for 15, 40s mods for 30, 40s accents for 30, numpad for 20, and expected delivery date is late Q2 of 2022. I'm going to interpret that as possibly Q3 of 2022. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a fairly affordable cherry profiled PBT set, check it out. Check it out. Let's see. Next item on our list. It's all the way on Canon keys. If you're just looking for something that's classic, something that's black on white, not too many frills on it, this might be the set for you. For 125 bucks, you get this. 125 bucks, black on white. That's it. No, nothing fancy. Check it out. But yeah, check this out. If you don't want to buy so many keys, you have your option of purchasing the limited base, which is only up to TKL for 95 bucks. So you save about 30 bucks there. 25 bucks actually. Then Spacebars for 20 and 40s for $33.99. Kentogami subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much. Okay, as Jay says, literally GMK Hennessy. Yeah, you could interpret it like that. Leo says, first time opening switches with an aluminum opener, and it's so smooth, my fingers no longer cry. Teha has a new code for Novelkeys. I believe my magic code still works as well. But keep in mind, for Novelkeys, you cannot use codes for group buys. It's only for in-stock items. But yeah, here, let's see. Let's go look at other renders, if any. There we go. Yeah. No, if you've seen black and white, you've seen it all before. You've seen it all before. So yeah, check it out. If you're looking for a quality black on white set. This one expires on the 1st. Here we go. Okay, next up. Next up is kind of a strange one. Well, I guess it's not strange, but rather it's a very classic set. Classic if you've been in the community for a long time. What I'm talking about is the Originative Cyrillic set. So this is a white on black set, but with Cyrillic legends. This one ends on October 2nd, and estimated time of arrival is 2022, October 2022, so possibly even later. Yeah, this is a set that Originative regularly keeps in stock, so I guess every time they run out of it, they just order another one. And yeah, 180 bucks. So it's funny, because I remember a long time ago, people used to look at Originative and being like, whoa, 180 is so expensive, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 why is it so expensive? But now, now in stock items go for 180, right? So I guess Originative is kind of just like, you know, paving the way for more expensive key sets. KSJ says, what the hell is Cyrillic? Cyrillic is, I believe it is the Russian alphabet. Don't take my word for it, but I will definitely Google it for you. Cyrillic, denoting the alphabet used by many Slavic peoples, chiefly those with a historical allegiance to the Orthodox Church, ultimately derived from Greek uncials. Hopefully that's how I'm pronouncing it. It is now used for Russian, Bulgarian, Serbian, Ukrainian, and some other Slavic languages. That is what Cyrillic is used for. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested in the originative variant of Cyrillic. Alright, so just a quick recap, but I believe those are the only key sets that are expiring this week, and there's quite a lot. So there we go, from the very beginning, ePBT Duo expiring on the 27th, you've got SA Bubble Round 2 expiring on the 28th, GMK Terror Below expiring on the 30th, Kate Keycaps also expiring on the 30th, followed by both the DSA and Cherry variant of PBT Milkshake expiring on the 1st, GMK Panels also on the 1st, GMK Classic Black and White also on the 1st, and last but not the least, or actually, I guess it's not last, it's GMK Classic Black and White, and finally Originative Cyrillic. Out of these key sets, which ones are you guys most interested in? King Fire says none of these. Cherry Milkshakes, DSA Shake and Kate. Shake and Kate kind of sounds like Shake and Bake. None. GMK Terror Below, Milkshake, none. Terror Below, only Duo, Milkshake. ePBT Duo is real nice. Terror Below, Panels. Had enough of the GMK wait time. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, personally, I don't think anything this week really speaks to me either. Jabo says Kate. That's interesting. I did not expect the Kate profile ones to be that popular, but I guess it is. See, Synergist says, I just changed from Cherry to DSA. Cool. Let's see, out of all of these, honestly, none of them really excite me that much. Like, there's nothing here that I feel like I absolutely have to buy, because I'd feel bad if I didn't. Like, I'd feel like I'd miss out. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with GMK Terror Below. And maybe not for the key set itself, but more so for the two dust mats. These two right there. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Not sure how don't know what I'll do there, but I do have until the 30th, which is 4 days away. So no problems there. No problems there. Let's move on to missed group buy. So despite so many people helping me out last week, I still missed a few. And one of them I was actually surprised that I missed because I even wrote it down, but for some reason just completely slipped my memory. So here, let's talk about the very first item. Hopefully I can pronounce this set properly. All the way on Asume Keys, I think it's pronounced Tsukimi. Here we go, Tsukimi. For 70 bucks, you get a Cherry Profile PBT key set. Expecting delivery of Q1 2022. So yeah, here you got your choice of standard or hiragana, and you can choose the novelty kit. Yeah, just the novelty kit extends the price up to 82, from 70 to 82. Yeah, let's take a look at some of these renders. Yeah, honestly, when I look at this, the legends don't do it for me. Like when I look at it, it kind of reminds me of one of those cheap keycaps you can purchase from Amazon or AliExpress. You know, not really doing it for me. I feel like they're maybe too small. That's why I don't like them. Or maybe I'm just so used to seeing GMK and signature plastics that everything else doesn't look right. So I could have that bias as well. But right now, not liking it at all. So here's the thing that I don't like. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. Let's get that good image. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Look at that. Okay. So this really annoys me for like some reason, okay? This really annoys me for some reason. Let's see if I can... Here. Look at that one key over there. So it goes 1 and then exclamation point. Every time I read that, I'm always like... I'm always like, it's 1! You know? Something like I'm used to seeing something like this, you know, where it's like more evenly spaced out. But it's like I just feel like when the key set is like this, it's shouting at me. So yeah, just a little pet peeve. Milkcam says yes, it's 1. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this set, check it out. This one, since I missed it last week, we actually have quite some time before it expires. It expires on the 18th. Yep, 18th. So quite some time. Quite some time. So Ken says the font looks muddy from afar. Contrast is too low. Absolutely agree with you on that. Also, 1. It's not 1. It's 1. Does it also say $4? Yes, it says $4. $4 and 5%. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the next item that I missed. No, I'm sure it's not like a bad thing. It's just that the way that it's organized like that, it's just how you would read it. There we go. Okay. The next item that I missed is actually all the way on Canon case, made by the same people who made the Ikki 68 Wutre. This is the Ginko 65. With the success of their Ikki 68, they now have an aluminum 65%. Check it out. It's got the blocker layout and all that. For $259, you get your choice between E-white and copper, black copper for a little bit cheaper because it's no longer E-white, green and black, and silver and gray. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful looking keyboard, if I say so myself. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I've been very impressed with their Ikki 68. So if they do it the same way that they did their Ikki 68 with the same degree of excellence, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pretty rockin' board. The best thing about it is the price for $259. That's an amazing deal. That's a really good deal. Like, look at that. Look at the copper one. The copper one looks beautiful. See that? Copper and white looks nice. I totally agree with you there, Comrade Questions. But yeah, let's look at some of the features. Aluminum two-tone case, except if you get the E-white version. Anodized or E-coated 6063 grade aluminum, 7-degree typing angle. Isolation gasket mount with pour-on pads. Always a good thing. Hot swap PCB with daughter board. Let's see, black top and copper alu bottom, green top and black bottom, silver top and gray bottom. Comes with a, let's see. I was hoping they would come with a carrying case, but it doesn't look like it comes with a carrying case. The Ikki 68 came with a carrying case, but not this one. Interesting, but yeah, check it out. Group buy ends on the 10th, October 10th, and delivery is May 2022. So hot swap PCB layout locks you into the most standard 65 layout. You can't split your backspace, can't split your shifts or anything like that. But that's fine. But that is fine. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I really like that back design. I think it looks very elegant. Like a lot of vendors tend to put a huge logo on the back. Sometimes it's done really well, but unfortunately, most times it's not. This one I think is super elegant. Oh, that's great. Barugi has resubscribed for 10 months. Dude! Dude, thank you. Thank you for all your support. Wow. That's quite a many months. Thank you. Does anyone in the audience know what key set this is? The one that's over here, the one with the green Alpha Legends, red Enter Legend, the bluish Backspace Legend. Does anyone know what key set this is? I think it's looking pretty rad. A sub baby is born. 10 months. Oh yeah, I guess some babies take 10 months. So usually if you haven't given birth after 9 months, I think they start considering C-section. Hander? No, it's not. Is it? Let me look. Hander Beige. No, Hander Beige actually has darker colored mods. Grand Tour. Oh yes, this is Grand Tour. That's one set that I wish I'd gotten in on. Cool. All right. But yeah, this looks to be a very good board. Like personally, I wouldn't get it simply because I have so many 65s already. So I'm just kind of like, you know, have to get rid of boards before I buy any more. So yeah, here is the link for if you want to, you know, grab all of them. Just the keyboard, extra PCBs, extra plate, and accessories. But if you're only interested in the keyboard, here is this link. There we go. All right. Let's talk about some in-stock stuff. In-stock or relatively easy to get. A lot of people have said, Merlin, I appreciate that you have in-stock stuff, but a lot of the in-stock stuff that you talk about is in America. And I'm in Turkey, I'm in Japan, I'm in Australia. I can't just, you know, easily get that without paying a very heavy tax or very heavy custom fees. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I guess it beats waiting a year for a group buy. So this is why I say in stock are relatively easy to get. KSJ says, still using the LW67? Yes, it's actually beside me, but these days, or starting from yesterday, I've been using this monstrosity. Anyway, I normally use stock to pick a few items. So yeah, I would recommend checking out there just because they have a vast variety of items that are in stock. But I do just want to bring up 3 specific items. First one being the Savage 65, all the way on Canon keys. If you guys caught my build stream last week, I built another keyboard that's also in the same series called the Brutal 60, and I was super impressed. I returned the keyboard to the customer yesterday, and I was like, oh, I wish I could type on this longer. Really loved how this typed. So yeah, and I fully expect that the Savage 65, the Obliterated 75, what's the TKL called? I forget what the TKL is called. The TKL is called... Here. Brutalist series of boards. It's the Devastating. There it is. Devastating TKL. There we go. All of these guys, you know, should sound roughly the same, have the same kind of typing feel if you build it like how I built the Brutal 60. Yeah, so I built this guy, the Brutal 60, for $215. But since 65 seem to be a very popular size these days, check out the Savage 65. Savage 65 for about 280 bucks. This is in stock and he ships out of Rhode Island. So I guess if you're on the east coast of the United States, it will get to you faster. Now check it out. Check it out. J-Bo says Savage 65 better than the Chimera? Not if we're talking in stock, because the Chimera is not in stock. Yeah, check it out if you guys are interested right there. Let's see, next item that I wanted to bring you guys' attention to. Here we go. So up till about, I'd say early this year, a lot of boards that had the IO3 daughter board did not have the latest iteration. So there's a chance that many of you who have bought boards like that are running a IO3 daughter board, which only has ESD protection, but doesn't have any of the new stuff here. Like it doesn't have overcurrent protection, it doesn't have over voltage protection, and those are just as important. So for a cool $8, you guys can do a small upgrade, a longevity upgrade on your keyboard. So yeah, I highly recommend one of these. I think these sold out pretty quick when they first became available. And for $8, it's not too bad at all. Let's see. Aaron says, ships really fast. Obliterated 75 arrived in 3 days. May I ask where you are located? With 3 days, I'm assuming you're in the United States and you're probably East Coast or Midwest. California. Oh, wow. Okay, that is indeed really quick. So there we go. You guys heard it from a customer. 3 days. Oh yeah, you guys can purchase this guy. IO3 daughter board. And as long as you have an IO3 daughter board that's already in there, this should swap right in. So unfortunately, there are other boards that use daughter boards, such as the Jelly. You know, this guy won't work for it. I know many KBD fans boards have their own daughter board. This also won't work for it. You know, so just make sure it's, you know, like the same screw pattern. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. This last one is something I thought was so interesting that I just had to talk about it. Ninja Macho says, how do you feel about the devastating TKL? I expect it to be just as satisfying as the Brutal 60. But here we go. What I'm talking about is the McLovin Kanu. So for those of you entering the hobby for the first time, or if you're a recent newcomer here, there was a board by Percent Studios called the Kanu that sold that was super popular. So many people bought it, but when they got it, like some people experienced PCBs dead on arrival, PCBs dying 2, 3, possibly 4 months in. The very first Gen 1s also used Bootmapper Client, which is it was easy to program your board similar to VIA, but still not that good. So yeah, so many people bought this board and had so many issues. So McLovin, I believe he's located in Vietnam. I think. He now has replacement PCBs that are powered by an Atmega32U4 microcontroller, though that's natively supported by QMK and VIA. See? So he does have this comment here. People are saying, oh, do I get USB-C now? No, because the Gen 1 only allowed for mini USB. That's the bad thing. That's the bad thing. Yeah, supported layouts. Here, let's see what supported layouts he's got. Ooh, look at that. Split spacebar support. I don't believe the original Gen 1 supported that. So that's really great. You've got... Oh, it's funny that he posted this, because this is also the VIA file, or part of the VIA file that you would need. Ideal Ape said, didn't it ship really late? Yeah, the first Kanus also shipped really late. Split backspace, yep, split backspace. Quite a few things that the original PCB did not support. So, you might not be You might not have heard of this board if you haven't been in the hobby for, I'd say, at least 4 years. And if you do have one of these boards, you're probably in a position where your PCB is dead, so you can't actually get rid of the board or sell it. So this might be a way to breathe new life into your board. Anyway, let's talk about starting group buys. Let's see, let's pull up my notes. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, boy, do we have quite a few items here. See, all of them are all Geekark pages for now, because none of them have started. That's a good thing. Let's see, Milkcam says, I think Kanu was the first board I saw that had fakes. Funny that you mentioned that, because if I'm not mistaken, on one of the fakes that... See, one of the fakes that became super popular was one made by Wheatfield. So Wheatfield makes a lot of fakes, actually. And coincidentally, the Wheatfield board ended up being better than the original board. In fact, the Wheatfield board had similar specs to the McLovin board. But yeah, stuff like that. Glad you mentioned that. There we go. Anyway, let's talk about our first starting group buy. This is another group buy name that I'm gonna butcher the name of. There we go. This is a Milky Way manufactured set. This is called Colarades. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct. Colarades. This one is starting on the 27th. Or the 27th. But yeah, you can buy this on Valid Supply, Kanata Keys, Zion Studios, Daily Clag, Reset, Fancy Customs, Candy Keys, Prototypist, and Rectangles. And it looks like the base set is selling for 79 bucks. Pretty affordable key set. Yeah, let's look at this kitting. Very similar to that set I saw on the Gingo 65. I guess that was Grand Tour, but this one seems to be more... have brighter, more saturated legends, as you guys can see. It's got most of the common layouts up to full size, so that's good. And now you've got Las Coloradas. These really remind me of those Valentine's candies, like the Will You Be My Valentine candies. It's that kind of shade. Summer holiday. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. I like that. The international day trip. 40s. Long journey. And desk mats. Okay. That's a very creative looking desk mat. I actually really like that. That's nice. You know, let's look at a couple more renders. So I've personally never seen a Milky Way set in real life. But I don't know too much about them. They are a relatively new keycap designer or keycap manufacturer in the community. I feel like they've been new for at least 3 months, 3-4 months. About 79 bucks. 79 bucks is great. Wow, this is a very interesting board. Anyone know what board this is? Angle 80 Vertex by AKS and Mammoth 75X. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Let me... Mammoth 75X. Huh. A quick Google search doesn't find me anything. Oh, here we go. I see an image search, though. Oh, interesting. It's tied to GMK Tiramisu. Anyway, I will Google this later. I will Google this later. There we go. There's the Jelly Epic. There we go. M60A. What board is that? This was the Bear 65. Okay. The Icky 68. J-Bows, it's actually pronounced Epic. Something that I learned quite recently myself, actually. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, yeah, 79 bucks is not bad for a set of this size. I'm still not too sure about the colors, but it does look nice. Yeah, if you guys want to learn more about this set, group buy is scheduled for tomorrow, but join the discussion on Geekark. Right, next set is a GMK set, starting on the 29th. Starting on the 29th, this is GMK Reforged. Look at that. From Fat Boy Carney. Part of me thinks that the renders here are a little too saturated. Look at that. I would prefer if this alpha color was a little more matte looking. Those cables. Let's look at the renders right there. The S61 on the X60. Cool. On the Austin. See, I feel like this render makes the key set look better. Like over here, it looks oversaturated, but over here, it actually looks how I would expect. Interesting. There we go, Iron 165. Yeah, at this point, I think I might just go for the regular alphas, not the brown ones. TX65, there we go. Alright, here we go. Vendors are going to be Mekibo, Apex Keyboards, My Keyboard, Prototypist, Fancy Customs, Z Frontier, Island KB, Daily Clack, and Bass Keys. Check it out. Cool, cool, cool. See any pricing listed quite yet? Do price. No price. No price. Yeah, I'm not seeing any pricing listed. So hopefully we'll find out by the 29th, because 29th is when this is supposed to start. See, actually, I saw evidence that this was supposed to start on the 28th, but I guess it got bumped up an extra day, or bumped later an extra day. But yeah, if you guys are interested in a brown colored set, check it out and join the discussion on Geekark. Alright, next up. Next up is an SA set. Here we go. Next up is an SA set. This is Maestro. So GMK Maestro went live, I'd say about 4 months ago now. This is the SA variant. And yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, great, another SA set. I don't really like SA, but It's not just regular SA that they're selling. You've actually got your option between regular SA, which is the sculpted one, and the uniform all row 3 kit, which is what you have here. So if I were to buy this, I would go for the uniform kit. So yeah, I will have to say that Maestro on SA, I think looks better than the GMK variant. Mainly because I think, okay, so this was a set that was inspired by classical music, by violins, by pianos, but when I look at this, SA tends to be shinier, like a lot shinier than GMK, which reminds me of piano keys, you know? So I feel like this one fits that theme a lot better. See that? Yeah, these renders look great, actually. Yeah, I honestly feel Maestro works better in SA than in GMK. Yeah, this looks beautiful. This looks more beautiful than the GMK variant. Though what would have been better is if they ran it in DSS. If this was in DSS, this would have been an instant buy for me. Instant buy if it was DSS. But SA, even if it's row 3 uniform SA, I would have to pass. Oh, look at that. That's a new desk mat. That's a better dust mat than the GMK ones, I'd say. See, vendors are going to be Valve Supply, Prototypist, MKU, Z Frontier, Monokey, Swag Keys, Switch Keys, and Ash Keys. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that! That is amazing! That is so amazing. Apple says, why is uniform better than sculpted? So for me, I can only speak for myself. I prefer the feel of uniform SA over sculpted SA because it allows me to type easier. The keys don't wobble for me as much. But for you or for other people, sculpted might be better. But in general, I don't like any SA. I would only go for a uniform SA if I had to. So let's see. Anything else here? Nope, no other information, but that is really cool. The artisan keycap, that's just so unique. I like that. See, the artisan keycaps are way better than the GMK ones. I absolutely agree with you. I feel like other than the profile, everything else about this seems better than the GMK set. But yeah, this is a set that goes live on the 30th. So check it out. Check it out if you guys are interested. Magyaro says, and here you are typing on this one. Exactly. You should tune in or you should watch my build stream from yesterday as to why I decided to do it this way. Yeah, but yeah. Tune in. Tune in next time I do a build stream. But yeah, check this out before the 30th. All right, here we go. The next set. Oh, good. This one's the DSS one. Milkshake said, did you fix the backspace problem you were having with it? Yeah, what I ended up doing was I actually just had to pull the whole plate down and screw everything in. And once I did that, it just kind of stayed in space in place. So right now I don't have any issues with the backspace. Yeah, one thing I've been noticing with typing on this board is because the board is already so high, so when I put SA on it, it's even higher. Yeah, but so far it's not my best typing board. It's not the best feeling board, but it is extremely satisfying to type on simply because it's, it literally has that vintage aesthetic. Alejo redeemed highlight my message. Merlin, I have to go from a big gorgeous worker. Please don't forget to mention the Best Weave R3. It's starting on the 1st of October, and now it has an acrylic case. I am unaware of that, and you should know by now that you have to wait till the audience group buy section. Bye, Alejo. Thanks for joining in. Right, but yeah, you guys can check this out by the 30th. Next set, starting on the 1st as well. Here we go. DSS All Hallows Eve. So I'm glad that this is a DSS profile kit, but I'm not sure I like the color. Oh my gosh, yeah. Inspired by the many childhood memories I had growing up during Halloween. So unfortunately, you know, you can probably join this in time for Halloween, but you definitely won't get this for Halloween. Look at that. Here, let's go look at... You've got an Alphas kit right there. You've got TKL kit. I'd love to see prices, but usually when they split it up this way, the DSS base kit being everything you need to support up to a TKL, you're looking at roughly 80 to 90 bucks, you know? There we go. We got some novelties. Or I guess it's a TKL kit of sorts. 40s kit. Crucified Pooh says, confusing inspiration. Part Halloween, part shoe. I would agree with that, actually. Part Halloween, part shoe. DSA. Spacebar. Oh, these supposed to be glow in the dark? I think these are supposed to be glow in the dark of sorts. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Here's the base kit. So yeah, if you guys caught my latest Seattle meetup video, I got to type and pick up this thing. This thing is a complete meme. It's an actual keyboard, and it's called the base kit. Here we go. The Vanagon. The U80. Is it just me, or do a lot of these sets... Like when I look at this, it just looks like a simple black on white set with a few colored accents. So I'm honestly not... I'm not too excited about this set at all. Yeah, I'm not excited about this set at all. And I agree with Crucified Pooh, like the theme is indeed confusing. Part shoe, part Halloween. Make up your mind. Make up your mind on this. But yeah. If you guys are interested, this one starts on Friday. When it says bye Merlin. Oh, you were here. Oh, you said, oh, Silly's building the Perp Cusio on stream. I see. Anyway, check it out if you guys are interested in a confused theme set, but with orange, white, and black colors. Check it out. All right, the next set is another ePBT set, ePBT Kavala. Moon Operator says, wait, I don't understand these festive goodbyes, and by the time they ship, it probably won't be that time of year. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Here we go. This next set is ePBT Kavala. It's apparently a town in Greece and Silent's mom's hometown. Very cool. It's basically a sunset inspired key set, I guess. That's why you've got all of the gradients right here. see, Sunset base kit only up to TKL for 99 bucks. Huh, I believe that's expensive because of the... This might be reverse dye sub, if I'm not mistaken. And there are a lot more colors. Here, let's see. Is this reverse dye sub? Yes, it is indeed reverse dye sub. That's why it's a bit more expensive. Very interesting. Cool. Let's go look at a couple of the renders from the very top here. This looks really good on a board of this color, but anything else, like on a polycarbonate board, doesn't look all that great. On a black board, I wouldn't say it looks that good either. But on a gray board, it looks really good. Your Peter Poppins, yeah, I'm actually already finished with my drink. Should probably grab another one, but I don't have too many other items to talk about. And I do have to leave soon. Here we go. Oh, look at that. On a blue board on the Wii 65, this actually looks amazing. Huh, okay. I am looking at a Wii 65, so this might be a good key set for that. Very interesting. It looks really good on this. See, clouds. Okay. You know, I don't know how far this is from Thera, from Santorini, but this could be a set that you put on your Thera 75 if you guys got in on that board. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, this would look great on the Thera 75. Definitely want to get one of these. Chromatic says, how would this look on a silver TKL? I think it would look fine as long as it's a silver that has more blue in it. Like the silvers with more green on it, or the ones that are like super shiny silver, probably not a good idea. See, going to be available on KB Defense, Valve Supply, My Keyboard EU, Ash Keeps, Prototypist, Daily Clack, Zion Studios, and Stack KB. Awesome. Anyway, you guys are interested? Check it out. Check it out on October 1st. Let's see. What's the next item on the list here? Next up, also starting on October 1st. Here we go. This one is Geekark Dolch. So if you guys are unfamiliar with Geekark, Geekark is the manufacturer behind MT3 and XDA. So if you like the manufacturing quality on those two profiles, you'll probably like their cherry variant as well. So here we go. Let's see. This one, yes, I said starts on the 1st. I guess most people know what Dolch looks like. Here, let's go look at the Imgur page. Geekark Dolch. Let's see. So, if I wanted to populate my Dolch Pack 60, I would need to get the base kit and the numpad. So, no pricing for the base kit. Oh, sorry. Base kit's down here. $75 for the base kit. And no pricing for the numpad quite yet. So, I'm expecting to spend 110 bucks if I wanted to fully populate my Dolch Pack 60. Oh, cool. Katakana Alpha Kit as well. Nice. Price TBA. Price TBA. Price TBA. Everything is TBA. Oh, hey, look. They've got accent kits as well. Nice. Zuing Alpha Kit. Okay, because of this, I may have to pick up this set. This is gonna look good on my Dolch pack. Especially with the accent keys here. Okay, this might be the Dolch key set that I pick up. See, normally I try to go for like different colored Dolches. I've never gone for the original Dolch simply because I think it looks boring. But this one, because of these sub-legends, I'm willing to buy this. These spacebar kits. Okay. Wow, so many kits for this. Dang. That's pretty cool though. It's really cool. See, case renders. Here we go. That's what I want. Let's go look at case renders. Ooh, okay. So I'm noticing already that this is a much, in terms of the color warmth, it seems to be a cooler Dolch than what the original Dolch was. Yeah, this seems to be a very cool Dolch. Let's see. There we go. Accent keys. This almost looks like Sky Dolch now. Sky Dolch with the teal accent. Evil Dolch. I don't think anyone's made a blue Dolch yet. Oh, a dark blue Dolch. There we go. There's Yolch. Yellow accented Dolch. So here we go. The 11 board by Duce. I've never heard of this board, but that's pretty massive. Look at that. It looks like the KBD Fans Odin, but it's got extra 2 rows of macro keys, or 2 columns of macro keys on the left. It's really cool. 40s. Okay. Let's see. An Alice type board. Yeah, I might have to pick this set up. Now, I'll probably go for, let's see, accent kits. Gosh, where were the accents? Well, I'm going to go for the Zuying Alphas. Then I'm going to go for probably the dark blue or the navy blue accents. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really okay. October 1st. This is probably the set that I buy for October. Check it out if you guys are interested. Group buy starts on the 1st. Oh, hold on, look at that. There's even a KBD 67 Light collab. Huh. Is it just going to be a gray KBD 67 Light? Because if so, that's pretty boring. It's probably just a gray KBD 67 Light. Oh well. Anyway, let's talk about the next item that's starting. This one's a GMK set. This one is starting... Oh boy, it's already 4:30. I'm gonna have to speed up a little bit here. Here we go. This one is GMK Rudy Round 2. Here we go. Look at that. This one starts on the 1st. And let's see. What are some... Here we go, here we go. These are the vendors. The blue almost reminds me of GMK Striker, but I'm pretty sure the GMK Rudy has a more saturated blue than GMK Striker. And of course, it doesn't have those sub-legends. Here we go, Unicorn. Looks darker than Striker, yeah. It looks very saturated. Noon. See, it's going to be available on Canon Keys, Desk Hero, My Keyboard, LMKB Daily Clack, Swag Keys, Fancy Customs, and Prototypist. Standard base kit of 135 bucks. Yeah, that's pretty much in line with a lot of the Canon Keys prices. Dark Horse base 135. Space bars 37. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, if you guys liked R1 or you missed out on R1, this might be your chance to get in on this. This one starts on the 1st. We'll check it out. Check it out. All right, the next set is also a GMK set. Here we go. This one is GMK Soya Milk. Here we go. This one's a very cute set, if I say so myself. Going to be on sale on Canon Keys, Mechland, My Keyboard, Prototypist, Daily Clack, Z Frontier, Keebio, Swag Keys, and Monoke. Basically, you get a very subdued looking set. Definitely reminds me of Soya Milk, actually. When I first saw this, I actually did say, oh, it's got like soya colors. And what do you know? It's called GMK Soya Milk. So that doesn't happen very often, to be honest. Other than that, though, I'm not too big fan of the colors. But look at these novelties. Keep refrigerated. That's funny. Oh, I do have a little story to tell you guys. So, no, I was born and raised in Taipei, Taiwan, and I've drank soy milk like for a good portion of my life. So when I first came to America, I was really missing that stuff. So I went to like the nearest Kroger and I'm like, oh yeah, I could just buy soy milk here. I see it in the refrigerator section. So I go and buy them and I'm like super excited because I'm like, I can finally drink soy milk again. I bring it home, I pour myself a glass and I drink it and I'm like, wait, that's not the same soy milk that I grew up with. So yeah, the good thing is I finally found a good place to buy it. It was really weird because I walked like 2 miles just to grab it from like the Kroger store, but just like a mile in the opposite direction was Chinatown, and they had like a bunch of different soy milks. Less sugar kit. Extra straws kit. Snack pass. Renders. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna say that the blue Alpha Legends don't really do it for me. Yeah, there's something about the blue Alpha Legends that I'm not really liking. Kind of wish like I can see why they did it, but something about it is not making me like it. Let's see. What else is here? Desk mats. Let's go look at desk mats. Ooh. Wow, these are very detailed desk mats. Look at that. Hudson Store. Wow, that's a very well-designed desk mat. I like how that looks. Okay. Let's see, how about this one? This one... not really feeling it. I wouldn't want blue objects floating in my soy. I know, right? Alright. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. This one also starts on the 1st. Lots of things starting on the 1st this week. Here we go. So earlier I talked about Originative Cyrillic, and that one was here. Let me find it for you guys. This one was 180 bucks for a group buy that is ending on the 2nd. But coincidentally, on the 1st, there was another Cyrillic set starting up. Here, let me paste it in chat really quick. And this one is GMK White on Black Cyrillic. Completely different runner. not originative, and very similar actually. Check it out. Very similar looking set. And if I'm not mistaken, the price is not 180 like originative, but more like 135. But yeah, check it out. There we go. Let's see. This set will feature a new set of Cyrillic legends that Alex Barb and me put together. They are very similar to Latin GMK Cherry in the sense of typeface. Ah, okay. So it's a completely different legend set. So personally, I'm not used to looking at Cyrillic legends, so I wouldn't be able to tell like how accurate these things are. Like to me, looking at this one versus where is it? Versus this one, I can't really tell a difference, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to trust that Alex Barb and Karma know what they're talking about here, because I can't tell the difference. Interesting. Anyway, this will be sold to Space Cables, Fancy Customs, Ash Keys, My Keyboard, Prototypist, Island KB, Daily Clack, Z Frontier, Swag Keys, and Base Keys. Cool, cool, cool. And still no pricing. Let me just do a quick search in this thread for pricing. Nope, no pricing listed, but as I said earlier, I'm expecting this to be about 135 at its most expensive, because it is new legends, probably 150, but that's still going to be cheaper than Originative's 180 price. Yeah, this one's also starting on the 1st, so check it out. Join the conversation if you guys want. Right, last but not the least, this is the last GMK, or sorry, the last key set that I know of that's starting this week. There we go. This one is JTK Dreaming Girl. Load! There we go. There we go. I've been told that this is another purple set. So I can actually kind of tell it's purple. Like, I can tell when a blue is a certain shade of color that it's very close to purple. So kind of already knew it was a purple set before someone confirmed it for me. But yeah, JTK, like, I personally really like JTK. I think they have exceptional quality for the price, very similar to GMK. They still have a couple issues here and there, but you know, I've grown to not mind. I've grown to not mind at all. But here we go. Let's look at all this. So many different kits. Moonlit Night. Bunny Girl. Pink Bunnies. Look at that. Yeah, this is not really a set I can comment on in terms of color. I can comment on the novelties because they look pretty cute. I also will have to say that the sub-legends here, the pink sub-legends, they seem awfully hard to read for me. Like, they seem to work better on the darker colored alphas versus the lighter colored alphas. So if that's something that you care about, I would highly consider the darker colored alphas. Oh look, there's even keyboard bags. Cool, cool, cool. And stabilizers, nice. Not bad at all. And cards, wow, okay. Trading cards for keyboards, is that gonna be like a new thing these days? Trading cards for keyboards? When are we gonna have NFTs for keyboards, right? So here we go. The quotes for US vendor Rocket Keyboard, 115 for a base kit. I remember last time I bought a JTK set, yeah, that's about the same price, though. See, did I spend 115? Yeah, I think so. I think so. This does seem to feel more expensive now, especially since we have cheaper manufacturers such as Milky Way, ePBT, and quite a few others. So 115 starts to seem more expensive. But everything else here seems to be in line. Switches 50 cents a piece, desk mats 22, metal artisans 50. Okay. See vendors, Rocket Keyboards, Protozoa Studio, Ash Keys, My Keyboard, Z Frontier, Escape Keyboard, Pantheon Keys, and Switch Club MX. Cool. Yeah, definitely not my type of colors, but I will have to admit they are very cute. Like, look at that. Dreaming. I don't necessarily understand what each of these novelties represent, but I can say that they are cute. See, Moon Operator says, the light alphas remind me of CRP Japanese pink. Cool. Anyway, check it out if you guys are interested. This one starts on the 1st. So yeah, as far as I know, these are all the key sets that are starting this week. So just to recap that, we've got Milky Way Colarades, GMK Reforged, SA Maestro in both sculpted and row 3 uniform, DSS All Hallows Eve, ePBT Kavala, there we go, Geekark Dolch, GMK Rudy Round 2, GMK Soya Milk, GMK White on Black with Red Cyrillic Legends, and JTK Dreaming Girl. Out of all of these key sets, which ones are you guys most interested in? I'm curious to see if this is a strong week or not. And I'm all done with my drink. Barugi says, Rudy, what are you guys most interested in this week? Dreaming Girl and Rudy, nothing for me right now. Cyrillic, Reforged, Geekark, Ruby, you mean Rudy. Dark Horse would go Rudy if not for the GMKQ. Yeah, that's very understandable. Milkcam says nothing. Rudy all blue, Rudy and white on black Cyrillic. Don't want to join another GMK group buy when none of the ones you've joined have shipped. Yeah, makes sense. Reforged. Did you review Firefly at all? I don't do reviews here. I just do like the news, but I did talk about Firefly last week. Meglin says nothing. So yeah, this week seems kind of, honestly, there's nothing here that I really like. If I had to pick anything, if I really had to pick anything, like Dolch. Dolch is the one that I really like at this point, but I'm still unsure just because Dolch still looks really boring to me. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I actually go through with it. Group buy starts on the 1st, and I have quite some time to make up my mind. Here, the ones in particular I am going to be getting is the base kit and Zuing, the Zuing Alphas, which are over here. Right there. Alright, let's talk about keyboards that are starting this week. See, on the 27th, which is this Monday, check it out. This one is round 2 of the pizza keyboard. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this board, but last year, this is basically designed in Italy, and the board comes to you in a pizza box, as you guys can see right here. It's a, if I remember correctly, it is a top mount 65% keyboard. Here, let me just read the specs, right? Here, yep. The simple, minimalistic top-mount keyboard case that features an awesome sound profile, lots of customization possibilities, and a unique premium finish. Last week, one of the ending group buys was GMK Pepperoni. I think that would have been the perfect key set for the Pizza 65. So if you were hoping to buy a Pizza 65 or already have one, you better have bought GMK Pepperoni. The top mount equals best mount? Maybe, maybe not. 9 strategically placed points. Interesting. Okay. What's in the box? Pizza 65, PCB purchase, plate in the chosen variant, rubber pads, fixing, stickers, and papers. What kind of papers do they send you? Is it just like napkins? Interesting. No, I almost want to just get the box because that's so cool. Now look at that. I love how thick the bezels are on this. This one looks good to me. Let's see. Every part is carefully machined from a single blocks of 6082 series aluminum, then sandblasted by hand with a special process and finally anodized to obtain a rich, grainy looking but smooth at touch texture. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, check it out. Keyboard case made in Italy. You guys are interested. This one starts back up on Monday, the 27th. All right. The answer: need is patient. My cat is in the way and can't type. I'm sorry. Cats are cool. In fact, I think earlier my cat was meowing at me. Alright, okay. So here we go. Last item I know that's starting goes to Extreme 75. Also starting on October 1st. Alright, this should be the last item on the list. I'm actually getting one of these. It was supposed to arrive this week, but I guess because of, delays and everything, everyone's completely delayed. But, oh, the cat's, hold on, let me grab the cat. Speaking of cats, could I bring my cat on stream? See how long she can hold here? Guys, this is Miso. This is my younger cat. She's about 8 months now. She was clawing at the door, so the wife let her in. Hello, are you gonna sit here and be calm? Hello. Do the two cats get along? Yeah, they've always gotten along. Hello. Okay, well, I guess I can hold you while I do the rest of the stream. But yeah, this is not a 75% keyboard despite the name. It's called an Extreme 75, but more like it's a mini 980. As you guys can see, it's kind of like a 40% with the numbro exploded out, which in my opinion is really weird. And then you've got the numpad and the arrow keys exploded out as well. But yeah, let's see. What else can I say about it? I guess I'll have more to say when the board arrives. But yeah, it's a gasket mounted board. It's got a brass weight of sorts, USB-C, daughter board, all that stuff. Like the thing is, it's supposed to start on the 1st, which is this Friday. So ideally, I would have gotten the board by now. And yeah, check it out. But I wonder if this is the prototype that's going to be sent to me. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, like the biggest gotcha for me here is this top row. That's so weird. Though, to be honest, like, the numbro isn't what's going to bother me. It's the location of the backspace key. That's what's going to trip me up. Numbro, not so much. It's that backspace key. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel about this once it gets here. Might even come tomorrow, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, thanks for joining in, everyone. This stream will be uploaded on YouTube by Tuesday morning, so check it out by then. It'll be condensed. It'll be done a lot better. So thanks everyone for joining in. My next stream is also on Tuesday, and fingers crossed, I'm either unboxing a Neong 75 or an Extreme 75. All depends on what gets to me tomorrow. So yeah, thanks guys for joining in. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll catch you when I catch you. Goodbye, everyone.